The total cost to pick apples at a certain orchard consists of a fixed charge plus an additional charge per pound of apples picked. What is the total cost to pick 15 pounds of apples at this orchard? So let's get started translating this prompt. We know the total cost of our apples is going to be equal to some fixed amount, F, plus an additional cost per pound of apples picked. So if we want to pick 15 pounds, this our variable cost is going to be 15 times the price per pound of apples. So P is price per pound. So if we want to find the total cost, we got to try and either find F and P, our fixed cost, and our price per pound, or if we can come up with some sort of equation to give us, F plus 15P, those will both be sufficient. So statement 1, the total cost to pick 8 pounds of apples at this orchard is $1.50 more than the total cost to pick 5 pounds. So what is this saying? So it's saying my fixed cost plus 8 times the price per pound is equal to my fixed cost plus 5P plus an additional 150. So this is my total cost. If I pick 8 pounds of apples, and then here, this is my total cost if I pick 5 pounds of apples, and we're saying this, when I pick 8 pounds, it's $1.50 more than when I pick 5 pounds. So from this, what do we know? So the fixed cost, so remember, it's the same fixed cost regardless of how many pounds you pick. So this just goes away, which leaves us with 3P is equal to 150, and P is equal to 150 over 3, which is just equal to 50 cents. So we can get our price per pound here is 50 cents, but that's not going to help us get our total cost. We still need our fixed cost. So this is insufficient. Now the second statement. So in terms of, so Gmat is all about just pattern recognition. And so this is one of the reasons why, if data sufficiency is something you don't like just because it's unfamiliar, I say learn to like it. Because now I'm just looking at this statement. I haven't even read it yet. And it looks very similar to the first one. It looks basically, it's the same thing as the first statement, except just with different numbers, which means it's likely going to be giving me the same information. So if all this does is it gives me my price per pound, and remember, the price per pound doesn't change either. What changes is the number of pounds that someone picks. So if this is just going to give me the same information as my first statement, in all likelihood, the answer is going to be E. And so let's look at it and actually confirm to see, let's see if this is true or not. But if I were running out of time, or I was behind on time, I would not hesitate to just glance at this second statement and choose E, and then move on and be 60 to 70% confident that I was right. So the total cost to pick 10 pounds of apples, so that means my fixed plus 10P is $1 more than the cost to pick 8 pounds. So that's my fixed plus 8P plus an additional $1. So again, my fixed costs cancel out. 2P is equal to 1. P is equal to 1 over 2. So my price per pound is 50 cents, which is the same information as my first statement. So once again, cannot find my fixed cost, therefore I cannot find what my total cost is. And I don't even need to look at C, because you don't need to look at them together when the statements are telling you the same thing. When they are repeating the same information, there is no way any one of the statements can add anything to the other statement. And so I can eliminate both B and C here in one fell swoop. E is the answer.